Hey, listen, we've got Content 2017 coming up in Chicago on June 14th and 15th. And if you haven't heard, Content 2017 is IBM's two-day extravaganza with deep dive workshops into DataCap, as well as into Case Manager and the Content FileNet Content Manager platform. These workshops are being led by IBM subject matter experts, but also by many of our business partners who have deep experience in different vertical aspects of putting these applications to work. And so today I have the opportunity to ask Brian Benoit of Pyramid Solutions about the segment that they've put together for the Case Content Workshop. Brian, what can you tell me?
What Pyramid Solutions is going to be talking about at Content 2017 is the transformation of your enterprise content management. What we're going to start talking about is putting the E in enterprise content management, focusing on using content management within the enterprise, as opposed to what happens very often is just using the content for departmental purposes. Expanding your use of content throughout the entire enterprise, making it available to everybody, and putting in the appropriate best practices to be able to manage that content. The other thing we're going to talk about is how we can go beyond content. Getting into case management, talking about how content alone won't meet all of the business needs, how very often you'll need to expand and use tools like Case Manager to manage your business process. In that, we're going to use an example with life underwriting, showing how we've used Case Manager and expanded it further using some of the other IBM tools like Watson Analytics and SPSS Predictive Analytics. That way we'll be able to show you how best practices can be applied to content all the way from your initial store and retrieve needs up to managing and maintaining your business process.
Wow, that is very impressive, Brian, and thank you for sharing that. You know, we're going to have people from different industries at the show, and I wonder this confluence of case and the content and analytics really being sort of the future of where this industry is going. How does that apply into different industries, or does it focus on one industry only?
Even though our example solution is going to be focused on life underwriting, this type of functionality and the things that we're going to be showing are applicable to many lines of businesses and many different organizations. When you think about it, how many different businesses and organizations and industries bring on new clients or customers? The onboarding process. In insurance and banking, it'll be referred to as underwriting. In other areas, it could be just client onboarding. But that process of bringing someone on and bringing on new clients or customers is universal to almost any industry. It can be expanded further in talking about the ongoing support and management of clients or internal processes. Look at bringing on new employees for human resource management or processing a claim. Any of those things can use the things that we're going to talk about for their solution. We're going to show those best practices and how they can actually be applied and used in many different areas. How someone can take content from one area, one department, in their marketing department, and use it in other areas as, for example, a new client is brought on board. Those things all will use the content tools as well as the case manager tools to orchestrate their entire process. Getting into some of the advanced tools, we'll be able to talk about how you can apply predictive analytics, knowing how events that have occurred within your process can influence future behaviors, and using some of the advanced tools, especially with the IBM Bluemix tools, to expand using cloud tools without having to have the heavy investment of buying the servers, bringing everything in, to try things out before you fully implement it. That broad set of tools. So really what we're talking about should be able to apply to almost any industry in any area. These best practices are pretty nearly universal.
Well, thanks, Brian, for spending a minute or two here with me to give a preview of the kind of things that you're going to get at the workshop for Content 2017. As I say, we'll be at the Chicago Hilton on June 14th and 15th, and I certainly hope that we can see you there. Here's how you sign up and learn more.